The Fortnite Reload Simpsons update is now just 2 days away, and today I'm going to be covering everything you need to know right before it releases, including all of the new information we just learned in the past few days, as well as, map changes and new features and new mythics and weapons. There is a lot to discuss since my last video. So today, of course, I'm going to be going over everything. And to begin, now in the last few days, there's actually been some new info that's come out talking about some of the things that have been updated to return alongside this map, like features and stuff. And honestly, there's a lot of interesting things when it comes to that. So to begin here, NPCs have actually been updated for this map, right? So if you guys remember, back on the Simpsons map, and obviously just as usual in Battle Royale, there's a bunch of NPCs all around that you can talk to and you can buy things from them and do quests. So those have actually been updated. Like the Simpsons NPCs have been updated, and apparently, as of right now, they will be returning with this Simpsons map. Now, as usual with everything Reload, I mean, it is very possible that they could change this last second and then we don't get NPCs. But yeah, as I said, they're still in the files. They've actually been updated, right? It's not even just they added it. They got updated to return. So who knows? I mean, having NPCs in Reload is going to be really interesting. I wonder how that's going to go. But that's not the only thing, because a bunch of the vending machines, like the Simpsons vending machines where you could buy Simpsons healing items, have also been updated. If you guys remember, there was that Slurpee vending machine thing, and you could buy 3 Slurpees or something. What the? Nah, this guy's not for real, is he? Hold on. Bro is trying to sidetrack. Okay, actually, I don't even know I think that was a real player, but bro was moving like an AI. Why was he doing that? I think he was also trying to listen in on the freaking Simpsons news. But to continue on some of the other things that have also been updated, a lot of the exclusive features are set to return as well. Like the Simpsons chests with the question marks on it. I covered that in my last video, but it's still nice to know those will be returning. But apparently there's also gonna be mid-match objectives. For example, if you guys remember the radio towers from chapter 5 and chapter 6 where you can figure out the next storm, those have supposedly been updated to come alongside this map. And there's even more of those mid-match objectives that are set to return. I mean, who knows, man? Imagine they add in bro, I don't even know, new features freaking bunkers on this map. Imagine they bring back bunkers. Now moving on to our next topic, it's about the features that are going to be returning. So everything I'm about to say, unless they just randomly end up removing them or something like that, these are set to release alongside the Simpsons map. So okay, hold on. Can I just lock in for a second? Because how do I just get beamed that badly, bro? Give me your minis. But okay, to begin, if you guys remember that one nuclear power plant freaking meltdown minigame, I know it's kind of a mouthful to say, but I believe that this was something that released towards the latter half of the season. Basically, it was something to do with the power plant. Honestly, I did not play at the time, so I low-key don't know what this was. But that is supposed to be returning, and I'm pretty sure you could actually get a reward for completing that. I could be wrong, but dude, imagine getting a guaranteed mythic every game for completing that or something. I also wonder if this means that they're going to be releasing the map in its final state, right, where it has all the purple water or something like that. But with the way the map is in the files right now, it looks like it just has the blue water and everything. And also with the teaser that Fortnite posted themselves with John Wick, the power plant just has the regular smoke. It's not the purple smoke. Okay, what is going on over here right now, by the way? What am I seeing? There's a bot, and then there's somebody surfing. Moving on, I also covered this in my last video, but yes, the donut rain is supposed to be returning. As I said last time as well, I don't know how the heck that's gonna work in a reload setting. Imagine right now during this fight, it's just a cloud appeared in the sky and then donuts just began falling down. That's the type of stuff that's gonna be happening, bro. And honestly, I'm all for it, because at this point I feel reload definitely needs some pretty significant changes. And then of course the KBBL freaking radio towers are gonna be returning. That's the storm, the Eye of the Storm thing where you can see the next zone. Vending machines, we already talked about that. Consumables as well, and of course all the Simpsons weapons, those will be arriving. I can't wait for those, but the biggest question is if the mythics and exotics will also be returning, and if they do, how will you be able to get them? I feel that's a question a lot of us have been asking for the last few days. Will they be rare items? Will you be able to buy them? Of course, I really do hope that they're rare items. Otherwise, rare loot's gonna be pretty cooked. I do hope that there's at least a guaranteed mythic thing. As I said earlier, they could easily make that a thing with some mini game or something. There's plenty of room for that. Another feature we need to discuss is of the person I just eliminated, freaking John Wick. We gotta talk about his weapon, right? Because there's actually a leak about how his gun will be looking, and I'm not gonna lie, this is by no means the best leak ever. Like, it's literally just his magazine. But what this tells us is that, you know, the custom John Wick weapon will actually be cell shaded, right? Similarly to how the map is like cartoony and cell shaded. So apparently John Wick's weapon is also gonna be cell shaded like this, and I'm still wondering if this is like a regular weapon or if this is like gonna be a mythic or something. Oh, okay, that was kind of a clean side jump. But yeah, continuing with some of the features, apparently like the low gravity zones that were also, you know, in towards the end of the season with like the purple water and stuff, like those low gravity zones will be returning. Yet again, I mean, I'm so confused if the map is supposed to be like the normal variant or like the freaking destroyed variant with like the purple water. I guess maybe they might do like a mid like season update of the map. And then finally, the chapter 6 NPCs. Now this is a very vague point, you know, on the document I have right here, it literally just says chapter 6 NPCs, including the Simpsons NPCs. So I don't know if we're gonna be getting some other like battle royale type NPCs, like maybe Agent Jonesy or something, like non-Simpsons NPCs is what I mean. I mean, either way, to have like talkable and interactive NPCs in Reload is gonna be so weird. Like, I still have a million questions about those. 36 is just like absurd. I don't know how I just hit bro for 36. Okay, at least I eliminated that guy. GG to him. But now moving on to our next topic. It is about, you know, an unreleased and scrapped weapon which never actually came to the original season, for some reason being updated. Now, as all of us probably know at this point, you know, the Simpsons is not just gonna be in Reload, but it's also gonna be in UEFN. And like the full Simpsons map is so it's gonna be in like UEFN by the end of the year. But recently there's been a leak, and obviously this leak is not 100% confirmed at all. So like, don't believe that this is gonna be happening. But basically what this leak is saying is that like the unreleased makeup shotgun, which yeah, never released in the original Battle Royale season, actually got updated, right? Now, as I said, this is not 100% confirmed, right? So I'm not gonna believe this 100%, but potentially they might end up adding like unreleased items and stuff into the Simpsons Reload stuff, right? I mean, they made so many like unreleased items, like a drift board, I think was one of the things. They made like a popcorn blaster. Dude, you tell me, there's like so many random things they made for the season, and like you have to wonder, like, why would they do all of these things if it was just a 1 month long season, right? So I really do hope we can get a lot of the unreleased items that never ended up arriving to the original Simpsons season, like in the Reload one, dude, because there were, as I said, so many freaking cool items in that season. Wow, he shot me through the wall. Let's go. You know, I'm kind of losing my mind right now. I'm not gonna lie, like before this update, because dude, I still cannot believe it's just 2 days away. And look, as I'm recording this, we have not really gotten another teaser aside of like the John Wick one. Maybe by the time I post this or like later into the day, there's gonna be some more Simpsons teasers we get. I hope that's true, because if we don't get any Simpsons teasers, you know, today, I'm not gonna lie, it's very possible this map got delayed. And I don't even want to say that word, the D word, delayed. But yeah, I mean, dude, we've not gotten any other teasers aside from the John Wick one. So I really do freaking hope that we can get some new teasers. I mean, I will literally crash out if this map gets delayed, bro. Whoa, guys, I just got early access, bro. What just happened? I was in the last game. I died, and now we're in early access, bro. What? Oh, yo, that guy has the crusty pistol as well. Okay, I think he has, like, the thing on his head as well. Bro, Reload Simpsons early access is going crazy right now, bro. What the heck? Oh, 67 on him. You already know how it goes. All right, hold on. We got to build up. We got to build up. Give me 1 second here. Let me focus up. Oh, we drop him down and win. And bro had all the mythics. What? But I can't wait to see you guys in 2 days in the Simpsons update.